Hello there everybody, it has been a while. I've kind of missed you guys, you know, it's been a bit boring to be honest, sitting behind a desk, just constantly doing, well, maths pretty much. For the people that don't know, I do maths, further maths and physics is mainly maths. So I pretty much sit there on that calculator and writing in that pad just mathematical equations and maths and maths and maths. Honestly, today I just wanted to film this to show that I'm still alive. That's a good start. Now, one thing that's been in the media and the news recently has been a lot of problems in Orlando. And obviously, it's terrible news to hear of both of the situations. Personally, back in the day, I used to listen quite a lot to some of Christina Grimmie's stuff. I used to love all the things she did. I think I actually did a few covers, obviously not posted, but it was because it was before then. But personally, I think she was an incredible artist, and it is a huge shame that things had to end up the way that they did. And also a similar situation with this, I believe it's like an LGBT bar, like a community bar kind of thing. I'm not entirely sure, but just in general, anyone wanting to harm another person or get to the stage of kill another person, I've never fully understood it myself. Some people will start to argue about gun laws and things like that. Personally, I don't think I can pretend to be an expert on that. I don't know the statistics and the analytics, but one other issue is that you've got to remember that these people being affected aren't just numbers, they're actual people. And sometimes it's a celebrity or someone that we love, and sometimes it may not even be people that we know, but you know that they will still be loved by so many. Like I said, I'm not really one who's going to try and point out what laws should and shouldn't be put in place. I just personally feel for the families, you know? You see it in films all the time, and you sometimes mention it, you know, in like a sort of never gonna happen kind of way, but if you actually sit down and think of what would happen if you lost someone that close to you, or someone that you look up to that much, it's not actually that nice at all. With these situations, they've been talking about it being possible terrorism, possible this, possible that, and as per usual, the media is really focusing on it being an ISIS, whatever they're called. They're focusing on it being an attack by them. Personally, I think that the media shouldn't focus so much on pointing out the negatives, and it should try and post about maybe not positives, because there isn't really a positive to do with that. Honestly, it's really difficult to try and word what the media should do, but in my personal opinion, they should focus less on glorifying the negatives and mentioning them all the time, and maybe focus on some of the other things that are going on in the story. Now, yes, you've got to mention in the news, it's got to be shocking, but why does it have to be constantly negative? You know, it's a bad headline, full stop, to have a singer shot to death and then have, is it 50 people shot and killed? They don't need any more vindication. They don't need any more negativity added to them. They're already a terrible situation. And if anything, you should be looking at how we are going to progress in the future and learn from situations like that. Anyways, guys, I know this was sort of supposed to be an update, but it's just ended up being a bit of a, I wouldn't say a rant, but you know, like a discussion about what's been going on. I hope that people aren't too negatively affected by what's been happening, but we all do need to look at it and have a look at ourselves and see how it affects our community as a world, as well as the separate countries. But anyway, I need to get back to doing maths. So thank you very much for watching. You are all very lovely people. Hopefully the next video is going to be a bit more positive. I just thought it was right to mention this because I have the deepest of respect for the LGBT community. I know a lot of people in it, and I also have a huge amount of respect for Christina Grimmie, beautiful, talented artist. So, not the best of times at the moment, but I believe as a race and as a culture we can bounce back and we can learn from this and we can try and sort things out. So thank you very much for watching, and until the next time, good day.
meet you there to reminisce from time